What is going on, everyone, and welcome back to my channel. So if you're new here, what we talk about on this channel is affiliate marketing, making money online, the different side hustles that you can do, but also how to invest your money so that you can get the freedom in your life that you deserve. So if you're interested in any of that, make sure you're subscribed, ding that notification bell, and we can get on with the video. So in this video, what we're going to talk about is the 8 best passive income ideas that you can do. But before we actually focus on the best passive income ideas that you can do, I just want to explain quickly how passive income works, because a lot of people hear passive income and they just hear that it's something that you press a button and money falls from the sky, and it doesn't work like that. Nothing works like that. Actually, if you do know something like that, let me know in the comments, because I'm into that for sure. But a lot of times when people promote that, it's actually scammers a lot of the time. But if it's not, then it's going to be one of two things. It's going to be one time where you're going to have a ton of money to invest, or some money, you're going to have to invest some money into that up front, or you're going to have to invest some time into it. So both of these, like, passive income actually exists, but it's going to be either you invest some money, or you invest time, or you invest both. So the very first one, we're going to invest some money here. This one is going to be real estate, and I don't personally invest in real estate. I don't know very much about real estate, but when you buy a property up front and you put someone in there to rent the place, then you're going to get paid they're going to pay all the taxes and things like that, and they're going to pay you a bit more, so you're going to earn some more money. So you can just buy the building, the flat, the house, whatever it may be, and people are going to pay you because they live in there. So I'm sure you've heard about that before. That's a great way to get passive income. It's going to be actually quite profitable, but you do have to put in quite a bit of money up front to actually make it work. And we're going to get into some free ones in there. Don't worry about that, but I just wanted to talk about real estate really quick. The next one isn't quite as expensive, but you do have to put in some money as well, and that is going to be stocks. So stocks is something that I do invest in. I don't have a lot of money into stocks. I should have a bit more than what I do have, but there's different ways to invest in stocks. One is you invest in individual stocks, so you can go into growth stocks like Tesla, for example, or Amazon, things that are growing really fast. Or you can just sell them later on and make a profit from that. But that's not really passive. The other way that I can do it is I can buy some stocks that actually give out dividends, and these are going to be companies that are really solid, that are too big to fail, that are they don't necessarily grow really fast, but they are going to give away dividends all the time. Think of something like Coca-Cola, for example. They've been around for a very long time. They've gone through different crises, and they've never actually stopped paying dividends. Now, companies don't have to pay dividends. They can stop whenever they want, but if they do pay dividends, and they've been doing that for a very long time, it's going to be a very low risk, because they're actually used to paying dividends. They've been paying dividends for quite a long time. So dividends are the best ones. Now, there is another way to invest instead of individual stocks, and that is going to be investing in index funds. For example, the S&P 500 is the 500 biggest companies in the US. So if one company doesn't go well, they just get kicked out, and then they have the next best company in the US. So the US is a very solid country. The economy is going to be very good, and the top 500 companies obviously are also going to be very good. So if you invest in the S&P 500, it doesn't matter. You don't have to really pick the best stocks out there or anything like that. You just put your money in there, and it's going to be safe for a very long time. So that's the best ways to do it. Now, you do want to invest unlike real estate where you just dump a bunch of money into that, instead, when you're doing stocks, you want to dollar cost average. Right now, the market is going down, but it doesn't matter. You just want to keep on putting the money every single month, and then eventually it will recover. That's just a fact, it's going to recover. A lot of people are selling their stocks right now because people are panicking about how the market is going down and down and down. But that doesn't matter, because if you're in there for the long run, it doesn't matter. You just put your money, you're going to get paid dividends anyway, and it's just going to be the best time to actually buy stocks, because it's going to be just like Black Friday. It's just like that. Everything is on sale, so you just want to buy some more stocks, buy it every single week, buy it every other week or every month, whatever you can do, but just keep on buying, and eventually you'll be able to be making a lot more money than the people who just sold because they were panicking and lost all of their money. Instead, you're going to get the money, keep it growing, and your net worth is going to grow, and you can retire whenever you want. And that is, in my opinion, is the closest thing to passive, like the proper passive income, press a button kind of thing. Just because you only have to spend a little bit of time and money to put into that, and it's not going to cost you very much time, and you can just retire on that. So that, in my opinion, is probably the closest thing. Now, you do have to invest regularly every single month, and that is something that a lot of people don't do, but you should do. The next one is right here on YouTube. Now, I'm not at the point where it's bringing me passive income, but when you actually start making videos and you produce it, and maybe if you're watching this video, I'm at this point, but when I'm filming this, I am not. And that is just, when you start growing this YouTube channel, it's going to take you a lot of time up front, but then you can just make money while you sleep, just because of YouTube ads and some other revenue streams that we can talk about in this video. But the YouTube ads will pay you some money. Now, you don't necessarily want to rely on that to be able to make a living, but you just put a video up, the ads will show up, and then you can just keep your day going, keep rolling, and you make money while you sleep. And keep in mind that YouTube is not just a way to make money with ads. There are some other ways. We're going to talk about some of them later on. Not all of them, because we're focused on passive income here, but ads are a great way if that's what you want to do. Now, it's not going to be really easy or anything like that. It's going to take some time to actually grow the channel to this point, because you do need 4,000 watch hours and 1,000 subscribers, or 4,000 watch hours in the last year and 1,000 subscribers with no time limit. But that's just how it works. You have to get through to that, but once you do, then it's a great way to make passive income, and a good one at this one. The next one is podcast. Podcasting I don't do, but I know that a lot of people that do podcasts are actually making a lot of money, and that's typically with doing sponsorships. I know someone, and I can't quite remember his name, he made over $1 billion in a contract just to get his podcast off YouTube. So you start with all the platforms, but then if they offer you more than $1 billion to take it off YouTube, then you're probably going to get it. And I think the people that paid him were Spotify. I think these are the ones. So those are probably going to be the best option, is going to be sponsors. So you just do your podcast once, and as soon as a lot of people watch your podcast, then you're going to be able to make a bunch of money through sponsorships. These are probably the best ones. Then blogging. Blogging is similar to YouTube. You can put a bunch of links in there where people pay you. You can get sponsored, you can get ads running, you can get all sorts of different ways to run in a blog. And if it's going to be a big blog, if it's going to be a blog that's very niche, that's going to be very interesting to a small amount of people, And why do I say a small amount of people? It's just that you don't want to go too broad, because if it's going too broad, it's going to be for everybody, and typically something for everybody, nobody is interested in something like that. So you want to go in a specific niche, making money online, weight loss, anything like that. And I know I keep taking the same examples over and over again if you're a regular subscriber, and if you are, let me know in the comments, by the way. But just keep in a niche, and that's how you're going to be able to make quite a bit of money with blogging. Then apps. So apps were actually the very first way that I made money online, believe it or not, and that was quite a few years back. I started making apps, and they did make some money. So there are some different ways to make some money with apps, and we're going to talk about the main ones, and the main ones are going to be something that's subscription based. For example, if you have an app about yoga, for example, and you keep putting out content all the time, people will pay a subscription to get the latest and greatest from you. Or you can just put some ads in there. That's the one that I focused on when I was making apps, and I don't make any more. But making ads, and they just show up at the top of your screen. I'm sure you've seen those before, and they can actually make you quite a bit of money if people use your app all the time. And you don't have to only have it at the top of your screen, you can have it full screen. So you only have to put your app out once, and then that's how you're going to get paid. You can also get a free version and a paid version from your app. I think this is a very popular one, and it's probably a great one actually to do. But when people get your app, they have certain features. It's 100% free for the beginning, but they have a ton of other features that they can't use, and for those features they actually have to pay you. So that is actually a good way to make some passive income, because people just buy your that extra stuff, and that's how you do it. You can also have it, for example, in a car game. If your game is about racing cars, then you can buy some stuff to make your car faster with real money. That's just an example, but a lot of people I know do that. So that's a great way to do it. That's proper passive income, because you make your game once and it actually works out perfectly. And there's people that make a ton of money. Now, you don't have to be a developer to do this. You can pay somebody to do it. So it might cost you a bit of money, and if you are a developer, it will cost you quite a bit of time. But once you get it up and running, you can relax and watch the money come in. The next one is courses. You can use something like Udemy or Teachable, or all these different platforms that actually offer a way for you to actually sell a course. And you only have to make the course once, and people actually get to buy it, and you just actually are selling your knowledge at this point, just like I'm doing on YouTube. But then if you sell a course, it's going to be something that's going to be way more detailed, that's going to be something from start to finish, to getting the results that people actually want, depending on your audience. And you know, it's going to be very step 1, step 2, step 3, which is very hard to do on YouTube. But when you're doing a course, that is the advantage of a course, is that you actually learn in the way that you should learn, and that is going to be way more profitable than some other ways. For example, on YouTube, which is a very good way to give some tips, but not necessarily the best way to make a course. So that's what you can do. The next one is my favorite one, and that is going to be affiliate marketing. So this channel, on this one, we talk a lot about affiliate marketing. And the reason why is because anybody can get started with affiliate marketing. You don't have to have a huge audience. In fact, I have a video talking about using social media to do affiliate marketing, so I'll have that in the description. I believe it was a few videos ago. But at what time you should use it and things like that, so that you can do that for 100% free to get affiliate marketing. So basically, affiliate marketing is where you get paid by a company when you're promoting their product, and you send a client to that product. The client actually buys, becomes a buyer, and then they send you a commission for that. Now, I've got plenty of videos about affiliate marketing, so we're not going to talk about this too long, but affiliate marketing, in my opinion, is the best. You don't have to hire a team, you don't have to fulfill anything. There's nothing like that. It's literally the best way to get passive income, because you know the number of times that I get some commissions when I'm sleeping, then that is real passive income, and that's what you want to do. The next one is royalty. So you can spend some time, if you have a good camera, you're good at filming, for example, or you're good at doing music, you can film some clips, make some music, and then people can use them for their YouTube videos, for their, or you know, any other project that they might have where they might need some images, some lifestyle pics or things like that, and you can get paid royalties for that just because you submitted that. Now there are a lot of platforms that do that, or there are a few platforms that focus on that. So royalties is actually a very good way to make passive income, because once your images, photos, videos, music clips are on that platform, you don't have to worry about it anymore and just watch the money come in. So that's a great way to do it. And that was the last one. So if you enjoyed any of that, make sure you subscribe. Give me one of these as well, because I really appreciate it. That just brings me up to help a lot more people, and I really appreciate helping more people, and I appreciate you watching this video. So if you're interested in any of that, make sure you subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.